James made a statement last month admitting, right? I mean, I'm just going over this because I think it's important. You know, admitting to it.
I love that he gives a trigger warning.
I mean, you are the trigger warning,
Yeah.
bro. It shouldn't say grooming Philly. It should say trigger warning James Charles.
I mean, he really just doesn't understand how it works.
He's saying I'm talking about grooming Philly, but it's you did it. It's about what you did. You're admitting that you're grooming and failing. Right? Yes. There's a video going around on me on TikTok and Twitter of a guy calling me a groomer, and I want to address it right away. This, by the way, was like last month, about 1 month ago. The accusation that I have groomed this person is completely false. Last week, I came across someone on my Instagram Explore page. You know, where you reach out, where you find everyone you want to flirt with. Instagram Explore page. Where hot 15-year-old boys show up.
What's funny is it pushes the kind of content you're watching as well.
Exactly,
So.
AB.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just a menu to him.
Yeah, it's like such an admission of guilt. I came across this 15-year-old boy on my Explore page, and I saw that he followed me. The guy with 20 million followers on Instagram, and
27,
and added him on Snapchat.
Why on Snapchat?
Which
you were on Instagram. Why did you leave
on Snapchat?
Why did you leave the platform to go to a different platform and track him down and add him?
So creepy,
sister.
Yo, you know what Snapchat really stands for? Serial child abuser. SC.
Wow, sister snapped.
Trying. But it's true in James Chase. Head on over to SC. Nobody calls it that, though. The next morning, I woke up to several snaps from this person being excited I had him back, saying he loved me, and also lewd photos of himself in the shower. Bro, okay. The guy said he was just sending him photos of him in the bathroom. They weren't lewd. I asked how old he was right away, and he told me he was 18. Okay. He's like, okay, done. Sister, done. So let me get this straight. My Instagram Explorer feed, which is full of underage boys, I found one that I thought was attractive, saw he followed me. I went and followed him on Snapchat, which is the social media known for celebrities to prey on people because messages disappear. And it tells you when people take screenshots. Snapchat is so creepy, by the way they do that. Like, they literally have built a platform made for sexually abusing people.
Because they've added more features now, like profiles and like news updates, but definitely people use it for that. When it first came around, like the advertisements were all like pictures of like girls in bikinis and stuff, like in the App Store even. It didn't specifically say it was for that, but it was implied that.
Talk to me, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just so odd. Like, it tells you when there's a screenshot or when they were filming you or something. You know. Excuse me. You know, I did that around Ela the other day, and she didn't even react. I was like, wow, you're the only person in the world who wouldn't even fucking look over to your side. In the excitement of meeting someone I thought could be potentially great. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm starting a relationship with this person.
Are you actually seriously kidding me right now? So you're saying, once again, this kid that you stalked on the Snapchat, he said he was 18. And the excitement of meeting someone I thought I could have a whole romantic... I was basically ready to marry them. I didn't ask for a copy of his ID or passport. Again, if that's part of your protocol, you're fucking losing already.
Do you have your passport?
R. Kelly knows something about that. It's now clear based on the video he uploaded, he was taking photos of me with another device and had ulterior motives from the beginning. That's like, dude, he's blaming this kid, but that's like blaming Chris Hansen for having ulterior motives. It's like, yeah, you got busted, fucking idiot. It's this kid didn't fuck up, you fucked up. This apology was so bad, and people bought it, and it blows my mind. This has everything in it. Everything. Later in the day, he said a few things that made me question the validity of his original age answer. And when I asked him to confirm his age once again, he admitted he was 16. After vis-a-vis, after we had sexted all night long, and I had jizzed on the camera phone lens.
Did you bring condoms?
Too graphic.
Yeah.
After he had sent me photos of his phone on the ground in the shower, looking up and flexing.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna come.
Easy.
James is the one that said, I'm going to bust a nut before you even pull it down.
Yeah. I'm saying, he's like, I bet you can make me bust just by showing me your armpit hair.
We still never found any evidence that he has found armpit hair.
That's the least of the rumors. I'd love to see him sue me for starting that. Your Honor, I'm clearly been defamed by Ethan Klein, who says I'm into armpit hair of young boys. Well, are you into young boys? Yes, Your Honor, but there's no proof of armpit hair.
And their body hair, just not specifically armpit hair.
Compelling case.
Lead to a hung jury.
And you know James like nothing better than
a hung jury.
Than things that are hung. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I told him I was really uncomfortable and apologized for flirting. But he insisted. Poor James. This kid is such a predator. He insisted on continuing talking.
Oh no!
What could he do?
I was helpless. He insisted. On Snapchat. I was cornered. I was backed into a corner. Saying it could be our little secret. He's a fan of mine, and I would never tell anyone. I told him I was not okay with this. He started getting upset, and at this point, I unfriended him. We have not spoken since, but I do cherish all the photos that I've got of him.
So why is it the fact that it's on Snapchat that he doesn't have any evidence?
Yeah, I guess.
Why doesn't he have any evidence to back any of this up? Like every time this happens, they all have a bunch of screenshots, and then he says that all these things happen, but he doesn't have any screenshots.
You know what I want to know, Dan?
Because it's on Snapchat?
I want to know why the fuck the FBI hasn't taken his hard drive. Like, think about it. Do you know how many underage nudes he probably has on his computer?
Oh, boy.
I'm not kidding. Why is the FBI not?
Maybe you should call him.
Sister.
Line? I mean, I'm serious. Like, what the fuck? I am not victim blaming or victimizing myself either.
I'm not doing anything.
Although what I do want to iterate is that he had ulterior motives. And he backed me into a corner and insisted that we continue talking. Hit me with some sad music. This is good.
I mean, at a certain point, it's like he says, after false allegations like this in the past, I never knowingly engaged with anyone underage. That's what I mean. It's just like, what does that mean?
The whole thing is an admission of guilt. That's why I love this. We haven't spoken since. I am not victim blaming him. That little piece of shit who betrayed my trust and backed me into a corner. And I am not victimizing my poor self either, who only ever wanted to just be friend of fan. And I thought I could had a whole new, I thought I was in love. What did he say? He was exploring. God, what was that line he said? Excitement. I was lost in the excitement of meeting someone I thought could be potentially great. We were in love for that one night. I'm simply sharing what happened. And what happened was not okay. So you should recall what he's saying is not okay is not in reference to what he said, is in reference to what this kid did to him. Because he goes on to say, after false allegations like this in the past, I would never knowingly engage with anyone under age. That's why I don't ask. Don't ask, don't tell.
Again, he's acknowledging the fact that this keeps happening, but in the same statement is like, yeah, I was just browsing random profiles on Instagram and adding them on Snapchat and trying to date them, flirt with them.
Who could have seen this coming?
Who amongst us
There's no pattern.
hasn't been entrapped by a 16-year-old 6 times?
And these 16-year-olds are so sexy and they're so tricky. They're smart little brains.
They're so smart. They're so smart.
They're
these 16-year-olds.
so sexy and tricky. Oh no. Oh no. Please just put your phone in the shower and flex for me. I would never knowingly engage with anyone underage. I would unknowingly, and I do quite often, and put my life on the line for a few Snapchats. Well, you've got away with it so many times, you probably feel invincible. Because of situations like this, instead of taking someone's word for it, I will. Oh, this is my pledge to you that I, James Charles, now and forevermore will always ask to see an ID or passport of every young boy I find on Instagram and then go directly to their Snapchat. I, as a good, honest American, will always ask for ID or passport before sending or receiving penis shots of them or asking for armpit shots. It's not easy out here. I will always ask for ID or passport, which can so fucking easily be photoshopped.
I was gonna say that's his next excuse.
Oh God, do you know how easy it is to edit your date of birth on an ID or Photoshop? These 6-year-olds are like wizards, bro. They're like elite hackers. Like, it's crazy.
Like James said, they're really smart. They're
These
crafty.
sexy 16-year-olds are. What are they
They're so
teaching them at
crafty.
school?
They're so crafty, these 16-year-olds.
Oh no! Oh no! I promise that I will always chat. And then so he'll get caught again. And be like, if they Photoshop their ID. And then I'll be like, I have now a full forensic, a full digital forensic team analyzing the IDs to make sure they haven't been Photoshopped. And I pledge to you. And then like Chinese hackers come in and fool his forensic ID team. I promise to you I am working with Homeland Security to fight these Chinese hackers who are fooling me with their beautiful 16-year-old crafty sexy boys. Turned into a whole international fucking
Conspiracy.
it's just a whole international affair. Got NSA working as Chinese hackers, all just trying to get James Charles to open a Snapchat of a 16-year-old boy's cock. Oh, the dystopian future is crazy. Geopolitical landscape will never be the same. I sure feel bad for that poor James Charles. This is so stressful trying to get dick pics from underage boys. Well, that's all I pretty much have to say about that.